I'm an exhausted single mother living in California, paying $2,000 for rent, and I feel like I am drowning. I am drowning in debt. Um, what I was chasing, what I thought I wanted in my life, as far as marriage and children and fame and success, I don't want any of that anymore. I just want to be able to live.
All right, let me get my commentary on that. There's a lot of people going through stuff like this, man. There's a lot of people out here struggling and fighting. I'm probably going to attach another video to this particular clip here. Everybody's struggling right now. Well, I can't say everybody. Well, it's a lot of people struggling. Now, she says she's a single mother, and things that she was chasing, she realized she don't want no more, like fame and success, and fame, marriage, and all that. I'm gonna tell you something. When done right, now I understand if she want to get rid of the fame and all that. I understand. I don't want fame and all that stuff. I don't want that mess either, man. Used to be back in the day, fame was a product of your success. You know what I mean? Then you become famous. You know what I mean? A byproduct of your success. Now, people just getting famous for the wrong reasons. You got people getting famous because of sex tapes. You got people getting famous because they doing handing your stuff out here. You get people getting famous because of dancing. You get just different things people get famous for now. So I don't really want the fame and all that stuff either. Now, she said she didn't want marriage no more. I understand a lot of people probably get married and it didn't work out for them. They are they could have married the wrong person, didn't listen to the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the Holy Spirit, didn't listen to um, that voice. They missed the red flags because they feel like they was in love or infatuated, and go out and procreate with a man or woman, and it's over in a year or two. And now you got this child here, and you got to take care of this child because usually the women are stuck with the kids. You know what I mean? You got some dads want their kids. I wanted my kids. But you got a lot of women that usually end up with the kids. And now you got another mouth to feed. You might be already behind the eight ball, struggling. You know what I mean? So, yes, I can see where it could be very, very difficult for her. Mentally exhausting. I don't know if the kid's father helped. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know. I don't know anything because she didn't say that. As a single mother, I don't think no woman raised their hand to be like, "Hey, I'll be a single mother for 200, Alex." No, nobody. All single dads, nobody raised their hand. Nobody want to be a single mother, a single parent. That's why I think it's so important, man. When you get with somebody, you wait a while before you get into this marriage and procreate and all this stuff. I think it should be a minimum of 3 to 5 years before y'all even think about that type of stuff. Learn that person, see how that person fight. What I mean, my grandma, like I'm gonna say, my grandma always told me, you only know what's in the soup, stir it up. Stir that soup up because what's on the bottom gonna come up. That's just like um, in a person. Stir them up a little bit. I ain't saying intentionally just rile a person up all the time, but see how they fight. See how they treat you when things are bad. See how they treat you when things are good. See how their mouthpiece is when they're angry. So I tell everybody that, man. You know what I mean? Just don't go out and just jump in because it can be devastating. And this particular lady, we probably gonna watch it again so I can break it down a little bit more. But she was like, I just want to live. I'm paying $2,000 an apartment. And in California, that's nothing. That's probably a shoebox in California that she had. Unless she on the outskirts. But if anywhere anything around WeHo or Beverly Hills or LA or San Fran, that is nothing, man. You know what I mean? That's probably a rundown apartment. If I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. But I know people in California. And yeah, and they pay a little bit more than $2,000 a month. And their apartments is they mid at best. So, but yeah, everybody right now is struggling. There's a lot of job losses going on. Everything is expensive. And if I tell everybody, marriage can be a wealth builder. With the right two people get together, y'all supposed to go out and build wealth because that woman is your help meet. Now, I'm not saying take advantage of her, but lay out a plan, a path for your family, and she should help you meet your objective. You know what I mean? And if she ain't trying to help you meet your objective, maybe that's not the woman for you either. You know what I mean? But once you make those vows, I think y'all should stay together, and especially nobody putting nobody's life in jeopardy. Physically, mentally, if you ain't abusing somebody physically, mentally, y'all just hit that. Well, we can't get along because we what it is unreconcilable differences or whatever. Because y'all can't get along. No, y'all need to sit down and work that thing out. But wealth, a marriage, a man and a woman can build wealth together if they stay together. If one ain't trying to overspend and dictate. But if y'all become a true partnership, like a corporation, the muscle in the brain, and it doesn't matter who be the muscle in the brain in these situations, because they can flip flop. In one case, the man could be the brain and the woman the muscle, because she know how to go in there and get it, and vice versa. So with that, man, let's watch this video one more time, man. I feel sorry for the sister because seems like she's at her ends with, and a lot of people are, man. A lot of people are struggling, and nobody want to talk to nobody. So I think that's why a lot of people coming and putting their stuff out here on the internet, on social media. But unfortunately, people out here on social media do not give a damn about your situation. They could care less. And what they 9 times 10, what they're gonna do is trying to talk about you and your situation. Well, you heard old girl, what you put out there. I knew it wasn't gonna last. I knew she was gonna be struggling. She trying to live big time. She trying to go move to LA chasing stuff. See, I told her wasn't gonna work. She should have just stay here now, Mississippi with us. I'm just saying, people always put their fears and failure on you. Ain't nobody trying to boost you up. Ain't nobody trying to see you success. They want to see you fail. 9 times out of 10, people want to see you fail. It's that few and far between. Be like, hey man, you got this. Go get it. Let me help you. But ain't that many people gonna do that. So let's watch it one more time.
I'm an exhausted single mother living in California, paying $2,000 for rent, and I feel like I am drowning. I am drowning in debt. What I was chasing, what I thought I wanted in my life as far as marriage and children and fame and success, I don't want any of that anymore. I just want to be able to live.
And one of the things I missed earlier when she was saying that debt, man, debt is a hell of a stress, bro. When people get in debt, you go buy a house and you put a car on top of that. If you got kids on top of that, you could be married and you can have kids on top of that, and the food and the bills, man, debt, and you don't let you have credit card bills. Man, that debt could be a killer in itself. That debt could cause so much health issues. Cause debt gonna cause stress, and stress gonna take you down a rabbit hole that if not harnessed or talking to somebody to help try to ease your mind, man, that thing will hurt you. That thing can kill you, man. Stress kills. Have you devastated out here? That's why I tell everybody: do you really need that house? Because if not, don't go get a $500,000, $800,000 house or $200,000 house if you can't afford it. Do you really need that Charger or the Hellcat? Can that Toyota get you? That Toyota gonna get you from A to B. So do you need that Mercedes? Because see, people buy stuff for other people. I noticed that people go buy a brand new car for other people to be like, oh girl, oh man, look at dude, man, he got that new Benz, boy, he got that big S5 class. Yeah, but you don't know the maintenance on that. You don't know each tire's $1,000. You don't know that oil changes by $450, $500. You don't know you got to put 93 in there, which is gonna run you over $100, depending on how low you let it get. Every time you take it to the shop, they're gonna find something. That maintenance is gonna eat your ass up. That's just a car, a depreciating asset. Then you put that on top of $800-900 million house because you maxed out and they told you can afford this. Then you go get that, and now you got all this debt for 10 and 30 years, and you stressing. And now the job tripping. The job saying, "Hey man, we think about cutting back." Now you panicking. Now you got $5,000 and $10,000 in credit card debt because the maintenance on the car, you just swipe your card thinking, well, I just pay it later on, but then you can't pay it because now the job is tripping or you don't have the savings. So I tell people, stay out of freaking debt. And on top of that, the student loans. Oh my goodness, the amount of student loans people are in is ridiculous. Was it a trap? I think it was a trap. The student loan thing is a trap for a lot of people. There is no way college should be costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. It shouldn't even be costing 50 some thousand dollars. It shouldn't. And I'm seeing people out here saying, man, I'm in $100,000 in student loan debt. They talking about taking my garnishing my check. They talking about taking my income tax. I need that money. People don't care about you right now. So take your asses out of debt, man. If you can't afford that vacation, don't go on vacation. I'm sorry. Just go wait. Let's save up and go next year. People talking about they financing their vacation. People, I saw one thing where people was financing DoorDash with Klarna or something like that. How's you financing food? What is going on with the world? You're just adding, you're putting more and more debt on you. None of these people gonna come after you suing you. I heard a lot of people not paying Klarna, so they was like, man, we're in $136 million of debt. Now they just finna start suing you. You want those issues? Man, nobody, stay out of debt, people. And just, I understand this later, because I remember I was there. I just wanted to live. And eventually we dug our way out, but it took some time. And damn, I'm trying to go back in that. So get yourself out of that. Peace of mind is everything. If you ain't got it, don't spend it. With that said, maybe Yasharel, shalom.